In this video lecture, we will study plant stem characteristics and function. First of all, we will study what is stem. So, stem is the central axis of the plant, which is above ground portion, and it supports the leaves, flowers and fruits of the plant. The stem along with the leafy branches constitutes the shoot system. So, above ground portion of the plant is known as the shoot system, and always it is raised from the plumule of the embryo while the radicle is giving rise roots. Now, what are the characteristic features of the stem? So, first characteristic feature is stem is phototropic, positively phototropic. Now, what is the meaning of positively phototropic? Always the stem grows in the direction of sunlight, in the direction of photon, and that is why it is known as the positively phototropic. Second, stem is negatively geotropic. Now, what is the meaning of negative geotropism? Negative geotropism means against the direction of gravity. So, all the shoot system, they are grown against the gravity, and that is why they are negatively geotropic. The shoot system or the stem, they are divided into the nodes and internode. This is the image of the sugarcane stem, and here the nodes and internodes are clearly seen. So this are the nodes of the sugarcane, and this bigger structure are the internodes, and the leaves are arise, they are developed from the nodes, and sometimes the adventitious roots, they are also arise from the nodes of the stem. The growth of the stem is maintained by the apical bud. Here we are talking of the horizontal growth. So the horizontal growth is, vertical growth. The vertical growth of the plant is due to the growth in the apical bud or the activity of the apical bud. This is the image of the mango plant, and this is the apical bud of the mango plant. So always the shoot system that grows vertically height wise by the activity of the apical bud. Now we will discuss the primary functions of the stem. So the main function of the stem is the conduction of the water, minerals and conduction of the food material. As we know that the water is present inside the soil, so the roots, they are taking up the water, and through the stem tissue it reaches up to the branches, leaves, flowers and fruits. Whenever the water is required, it is translocated via stem tissues. Likewise, the food material by photosynthesis is produced in the leaves. So if root system, they require the energy or the food material, then that food material via phloem tissues, they are translocated through the stem tissues and it reaches up to the roots. So in short, we can say that the stem is the mediator in between the branches and the root system. From the roots, the minerals and water, they are translocated to the branches, and from the branches the food material is translocated downwards to the roots via the stem. So this bigger structures, they are the xylem, and the smaller tissues around the xylem are the phloem. And the stem also supports the branches and leaves. It gives the mechanical support to the above ground portions. Now we will discuss certain secondary functions of the stem. So out of that, the first one is the storage. This is the potato tuber. So this potato tuber are the underground stem, and they are also doing the function of the storage. Then Parenation. Now what is parenation? Ability to plants to survive from one germinating season to another, and especially in the unfavorable condition. So rhizomes of certain plants, they are doing this kind of function. So in unfavorable condition also the plant cannot survive, but rhizome can survive, and in the next growing season in the favorable condition, rhizome can germinate, it can grow like the seed, and that is how stem can also do the function of the parenation. Then the vegetative propagation. The vegetative propagation by means of the combs and by any other structures also. Here I have taken one example, and that is the banana plant. The banana plant, they are producing suckers at the base, and this are also the stem portion, and by the production of the suckers, a banana plant is doing the vegetative propagation. Then all the shoots, they are not photosynthetic in nature, but stem can also do the photosynthesis. As here, this is the image of the opuntia plant, and that is green in color. So most of the xerophytic plants, their shoot is green, and they are also doing the photosynthesis. And here we have completed the topic. In the next video we will study the modification of the stem. Thank you.